Well, it's winter here in Alma, Missouri. It's nearly 9 o'clock in the morning. The days are shorter. It was so dark this morning I couldn't hardly see to start riding the horses. We actually had to wait for it to get a little lighter so I could see where I was going. I'm on Fabio. And I think the time has finally come for us to pass Fabio and Taylor on to their new owners. So it looked like they were still worth $5,000, even though they hadn't been ridden or groomed today. But I just couldn't not get in one last ride on Taylor and Fabio. And I couldn't pass them on to their new owners without being properly groomed. So we are doing that anyway. But yeah, we will take them today. And then we'll be down to 10 horses, which is a little bit more manageable. Soon, once the... I gotta find Fabio now. There it is. There, I think that's it. Soon the snow's going to be so deep and it's going to be so dark that we'll probably be training the horses in this stable here in our little riding arena. Let's go ahead and put the tack away, double check cleanliness and daily riding on all the horses in the order that we rode them, starting with Cricket. All looks good. Yeah, by all rights, I probably should have sold Fabio and Taylor yesterday so I wouldn't have had to ride them today, but that's all right. And it is bitterly cold, and I don't expect it to stop snowing until March, or get warm enough, get above freezing for anything to melt. I got the last of the soybean straw bales and straw bales loaded onto the trailer here. So I got 34 bales to sell, 10 soybean straw, 24 straw. See what we can get for them. I see that I've got sufficient wool here to take 3 pallets over to the spinnery, so we'll do that. We did get the van trailer loaded with all the clothes that we had produced over at Granny's Knitwear as of yesterday, so we've got room to store some there now. It was getting a little crowded. They're running out of places to store it. I gave the sheep some more grass, so they should be good. Yeah, they're in the green. Probably what would you say, about 60% capacity there. I think 80% is my highest for reproduction. Then my oldest sheep are like 36 months old, I think. Yeah. So when we're about to give birth, we'll sell those other ones and keep our sheep age young. I mixed up feed last night. I did not put in straw bedding. I should probably do that. These cows have a voracious appetite. And my manure pile is getting pretty full. I might have to move some of that into the manure spreaders so that more can accumulate. We just took milk the other day, so we're sitting about 9,500 on milk. So when that gets up higher, we'll be ready to take some more. I think, yeah, look at our feed. Our oldest Angus cows, I think, are 32 months. So when these reach 36 months, we'll be ready to sell those. And yeah, we should probably get some straw bedding in here while we're thinking of it. Let's get some feed in there. I mixed up, I think, 4 mixer loads last night. Put 3 in and got 1 here in the mixer still. We'll go ahead and we'll give that to the cattle and the dairy cows in our cow barn. Oh, we're starting to put down tracks, I can see, so that might mean that we've got a second layer of snow. Usually if there's just the one layer, you can't see the tracks. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of snow already. And it's just gonna keep accumulating. Oh boy. I don't know what it is when you leave out of the game, the feed in the cow barn turns green, looks like hay, but it's been total mixed ration for quite a while. Alright. Yeah, this snow is starting to accumulate on the ground. Fortunately, we're able to get pretty much everything stored inside in the building, so that'll be nice. But yeah, that manure pile looks like it's getting pretty full. So the Highlands fishing expansion for FS25 is now out. So that means FS25 has been out for a year now. Can you believe it? And we're still playing here on this Legacy Let's Play in Farming Simulator 22 because I think this is the best version of this map, in my opinion. But what, it's been a year now. I probably worked it about as long as we possibly reasonably could. I think we might have to wrap this one up. I hate to do it because the farm is really humming. Money is not an object anymore. Getting all the stuff. There's a couple of things I'd still like to do, but we've really accomplished most everything. Do you think I can get away with putting 4 in there? Let's get 4. 4 straw. We got enough straw bales, we could probably sell another trailer load if we wanted to. So I said I wanted to do cotton on this map. We've done it. I wanted to get the Trident. We've got that. Done very well on here. How many semi-trucks do we have? I got 4 grain trucks. Got the one on my livestock trailer. The one on my flatbed, my fiber dash. What's that? 6, 7. Contra 8. We have got quite the empire here. Alright. There's the top 2 went. And the bottom 2 went. So good. Cattle fed. Alright, let's get the wool over to the spinnery. I've also got my collection of vintage tractors that we never really saw very much of. Probably been a long time since I've even looked in here. So we got this Farmall MV. And then I got a John Deere A here. Yep. Yeah, one of the reasons we kept playing on here, not just because it's an awesome map, but because like when the new game came out, a lot of the mods that I like weren't available. And some of them still aren't. Like this pickup is not in FS25 yet, right? And this is just like the quintessential farm truck right here, right? Is it not? Love this farm truck. A little older would be even better, but hey, till I learn to mod, I can't really can't complain, can I? Alright, let's see. So what are we doing? We're getting, oh yeah, we're gonna get the wool. I don't know why I parked way over here. So yeah, the building is packed. I did get the milk truck. I took the van trailer into town just to kind of clear the farmyard. And then I moved the 6250 over here because I don't plan on necessarily needing it. Let's get this off the gooseneck dump trailer here. Pull it out over here so we got room. I got firewood loaded. Take another load of firewood into town. So we got firewood. I'm gonna leave it running. It's so cold. Let it warm up. All right. Do the wall here. Let's see. We've got a lot of trips into town to make. I'm going to close this for now. I guess let's take these straw bales in. Then we'll do the firewood and then take the horses, I guess. And at some point, maybe we'll end up in town where we can have lunch. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm in transport position or not. I can't load anymore, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to hit the button. Can I get out this way? Carefully negotiate this. I think we can do it. Trailer. That was close. I think I probably should get the snow blower out too. Of course, as soon as I blow the snow off my driveway, the county will come by on the road with the plow and pile it up at the end of the drive. Always happens. The roads get a little slick, so I'm gonna keep the cruise control a little slower. Get these off of here. Hopefully it'll go a little quicker or a little easier. Try and get all the way over here. Come on, buddy. Keeps walking behind me. Alright. And then I'll pull forward a little bit. Let's see if this works. That one? And then let me reload and then do it again. Back up just a little bit. There we go. That's all of them. Well, that's pretty good. 18, 3.5, and 13. I don't know. Math it. Over $20,000. When I was driving into town, I remembered we've got another trainload of wheat we got to send off to Chicago by way of Sedalia. So let's get that done while we're here. And then we'll head out and bring in the firewood. Come back and take care of the horses. Let's see if we can do this without taking out that stop sign. Then I'm always afraid the train's going to come halfway across the tracks. Where should I park? I'm going to go ahead and park right here. Get over here and call the train. There it is. Yeah, it took a little while to get here. I wasn't in the right spot again. What I should have done is put like a traffic cone right where the rent train spot was at, so I'd know where to stand. Alright, so we'll pull the train forward a little bit. Here we got it. We'll load it in the first car and the third car. Oh, brake. There we go. We got 120,000. I think it'll fit in these two cars. I think it'll hold more than 70. I wonder what the great demand at the diner restaurant's for. I'll have to check that out. So yeah, as long as this will take 60, we'll get it all on this train load and we'll get all the wheat sold. Wow. 90, huh? Okay. So what we have, 120, so we'll need to put 30 in the next one. We'll go ahead and put it in the train car. It's got a cover we can close. Creep forward just a little. I think that's it. All right. Close that cover again. I didn't start offloading, did I? Nope. All right. Send the train off. Sound the horn for the crossing. Sell it in Sedalia. 86,590. Good stuff. We're up over 500,000 again. So now that we've sent the train off, we'll head back out to the farm and get the firewood. And maybe when we come back, actually I'm on foot now. Let's go by the store and see what they have for used equipment here real quick. I don't think we need to buy anything else considering we're gonna probably end this, but let's see what we have. That's like a front tank. Yeah. So I was talking about the other day, I had an idea for a combine. This is what I would have done if we had continued to play on here. I wanted to get this gleaner. I know it doesn't have like huge headers for it, I don't think, but that's what I wanted to get. That would have been a cool combine to have. There's a few other mods that I wanted to do on this Let's Play. So like this mod isn't in FS25. And neither is this Alice Chalmers 7000 series, which I would have liked to have gotten as well. But it never came up used, so I just never got around to it. How big of a engine could we have got for it? 181, yeah. This would have been a perfect 190 would have been better if we could have got up to 190 to replace the old John Deere that we got. But yeah, this would have been a good one to get. And you can do, I think, you can do the, yeah, the red belly on it. But alas, we kind of run out of time. I think, you know, running this for a year after FS25 came out was quite a bit. I don't know, maybe I'll come back and play on here from time to time. Just because. I say that, and I know that it'll probably never happen. Who knows? But yeah, it's time to focus on Farming Simulator 25 and all the new things, the improvements, game improvements. Like, I never really... I pretty much stopped playing on FS19 as soon as 22 came out. This was kind of unique because, well, there were these, I had these going that were just so much fun. Ohio farm, old Polish farm, here on the Missouri farm. Just couldn't let go. I think that's my personality type, kind of a hoarder, I guess. All right, let's go get the firewood. Alright, we're back with the firewood, and look at what time it is. It's almost lunchtime, which means we can go to Mama Joe's. Let's see if we can do a better job getting the approach for the sale of firewood this time, so we don't get into that sign. Yeah, we are leaving tracks, which means we are going through the first, or the top layer of snow to the second one. It's kind of cool because when the snow melts, you'll see the tracks first, I think. Once the top layer melts, but yeah, a lot of times you don't necessarily see all of that. Alright, so firewood delivered. Time to go get something to eat. We'll go park in front of that guy's house again. Got off the railroad tracks just in time, huh? Pull up. Try and leave access to the trash can at least. Probably see you about 1 o'clock. Alright, well, just after 1 now. The snow's still coming down. Great demand at Sedalia. I wonder what they want. Probably nothing I have. What do they want at the diner restaurant? I never checked that, did I? Let's take a look. See if we can figure it out. Sedalia wants olives. And the diner restaurant wants tables. Well, I don't have a carpentry, so I guess, yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Turn lights on. So let's get back out to the farm. And the county needs to get out, I think. The snow is starting to get deep. So I had an idea on how to encourage the county to clean the roads, to clear the roads off. If I clear my driveway, that like guarantees they'll come by and pile it up at the end of my driveway, right? That's how it always works. So we can try that. I'll get my snowblower out, put it on the front of our John Deere 5M. And that should guarantee that they come and pile snow up at the end of my driveway. Why was it not in first person? I have no idea. When's the last time I used it? Probably some mowing operation, no doubt. Probably don't need all those lights. Well, better point it out. So if you point the snowblower mostly up, the snow will disappear. If you have it like pointed out or down, it'll pile up. We don't want to make big piles of it. Kind of just want it to go away, so we're going to point it up. Oh, we don't want to put it in the building though, do we? Keep it up. So we'll run around the yard a little bit here, blow some snow. Kind of clear the yard area. The drive. And then we'll take the horses. so let me work on this for a little while. Bear with me. Little winter wonderland fun. Yeah. Alright, that should do. Driveway's pretty cleaned off. Alright, I think we're gonna get the Sunday go-to-meeting truck out. We'll use that, take the horses. Although, I don't really want to drive it on the winter roads, you know? We'll take it. It's gonna be tight to get it out of here. Alright. There we go. We don't use this truck much, so yeah, it'll be okay even if we get a little dirty. We'll take the nice trailer too. We'll give them a nice ride to their new owners. Alright, so tailgate down. Whoa. Oops. All right. Pull over here. Careful now. Oh my. Get the gate open before we cause any more havoc. Got Inferno. Inferno wants to go, huh? Alright, so we're going to load up Taylor. And Fabio. Close that. And away we go. I should close that door. I really like the Missouri farm. This was a great farm. Prefer the FS22 version. The grain bins, flat bottom bins, just everything. Alright, let's see. We want to keep the speed down a little so we don't wreck going into town. The snow is getting deep. I hope the county comes by a little later. Oh, looks like we got caught by the train. Wait till the gate arms are up and the lights are off. safe to proceed. Alright. We are arriving at the animal dealer. Let's see if I can swing this around. In such a way that it'll be easy to offload. There we go. And straighten it out a little more. Okay, open it back up, ramp down. Fabio, sell 5,000. Taylor, sell 5,000. Do not need to buy any more horses. We'll get some more berths. That'll keep us busy, I think. I think that's about it. I think we've done quite a job here on the Missouri farm. We've been here 5 years. We've got $500,000 in the bank. We've got a load of equipment. We've got probably $500,000 worth of clothing ready to sell. Pretty sure our trailers are full of popcorn. We got a lot of dried corn. For whatever reason, the price is not good in December, so it's going to hold till June as well. And then the soybeans, which I accidentally thought the other day we forgot to sell, but actually it's this year's soybean crop. That's why it's not sold, because we got to wait till next June. Come spring, we'll get in some more corn, some more soybeans, some oats, and maybe even another cotton field. The cotton's lasting quite a while. We've got, I think, 3 bales in storage, 3 big cotton modules, so that'll keep us producing cloth, fabric, and clothes over at the spinnery and Granny's knitwear, and that is really bringing in the money. I think that is a plan for success right there. We got our whole kind of quarter section here, and that's about as much land as we can handle. It's been a good one here at Missouri Farm. I've really enjoyed it. We haven't really seen our chicken coop very much, you know. Let's run over and take a look at it. They produce the eggs so slowly. We've never really had a chance to collect them. But we did want to have chickens, and I wanted the coop in sight of the house. So here's where we put it. Oh, look at that. We do. We've got, is that a full pallet, or should there be yet another stack of cartons? Am I thinking of the FS22 egg carton? I don't know. Oh, I know. Field info. That'll tell me. Yeah, that's not a complete pallet yet. This is a pretty cool chicken coop. You can open the door. they roost, and then these pick the eggs out on the ends. I think I can open and close that door too, can't you? Yeah. But we want them to be able to get in. Yeah, I just think this was a really great farm. Weather station. It's gonna keep snowing until March. We did accidentally build up a pile here when I was clearing the snow. This, I don't necessarily need to clear it because I don't think I'm gonna get into either of those buildings, so I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. We've got older equipment. It just turned out to be a really good farm. It's one of those things you hate to leave them. We just did so much on this farm. But I think it's time to move on, head somewhere else. Go on to the next thing. It's the pickup we started with 5 years ago. Gravity wagons. I think I was going to go to using this seed drill all the time and get rid of the other one. Yeah, I'm waxing a little nostalgic here for the Missouri farm, but I think it's time to move on. I would like to thank you for hanging out with me here. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you did, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. And I hope to see you on the next Let's Play.